Only in the sunshine. Oh, only in the sunshine. I'm not worried, never worried, 'cause you are the light. I'm not worried, never scared, 'cause you live inside. Only in the sunshine.
Lord, when you do it right. You do it more than right. You do more and more and more. And that's why I said I just know God can do the impossible. I know He can do anything He say. And I said, what have I got to worry about? I'm in His hands. Who else hands could I be in? I can't be in my husband. I can't be in my children. I can't be in my family. And I have totally given it up to higher. Hey, thank you. I've totally given it up to God. Because I don't know what the road is up there, but I know I need God to take every step.
2016 was the year that I was going to celebrate, my father. It was the biggest thing on my plate. I remember that night. Sexy Red and Black at Downing Groves Cultural Arts Center. I was putting on a show and my dad didn't even know. And I was going to announce, I'm putting out this project. And little did everybody know, I was dealing with a lot of things. And one of the things was dealing with another parent that had cancer. And I've already lost my mom. And I'm worried about losing my father. So I'm sitting there and the show is going and so many things are going on. But unfortunately, 4 years later, I'm about to give this body of work to my father. And that night though, it was incredible because I saw the future. I saw what was possible, but I didn't know that my future would have so many pitfalls and turns and amazing successes. And that's what 2016 is all about. It's about the journey to a masterpiece that was created for my father, but really was for me to grow up to be a better human being, a better man, and an individual that has a purpose in the world to give love over hate, to celebrate individuals' gifts and talents that they can believe in the impossible and make it possible. And most importantly, love myself. And now I'm ready. I represented my 2016.
So much soul. I want to
celebrate who we are.
Music represents.
Don't let your color fade. As the journey continued and I realized that the project wasn't coming out, a lot of things happened. Family situations, production situations. I was starting to get a little bit frustrated, but I realized, I had to get this done. So in order to get things done, if anybody knows me, I love to be creative. And so I started working on the single Color Fade. I wanted Color Fade to feel like collard greens and fried chicken and candy yams and sweet potato pie. I wanted it to be rich and full like a D'Angelo song, but mixed with a little Ray Charles and James Brown. Because for me, it represented my home and my father and the things that I was raised with. The type of music I listened to was on vinyl. I listened to George Benson, Al Jarreau, Confunction, Natalie Cole, Millie Jackson, Teddy Pendergrass, Wes Montgomery. My mother had Mahalia Jackson, Shirley Caesar. It was always full of music, and I wanted the song Color Fade to represent our culture. I mean, for me, the song represents the Black community, of course, but it also represents people representing their culture, whether you're Asian, Indian, Irish, Japanese, Puerto Rican, Mexican. But for me in the Black community, I wanted people to know not to let your color fade. So when we did the music video, I was super excited because I was able to do it in a barbershop. We went to the barbershop, and the cool thing about being in the barbershop, it was a nice space, and we were able to put a live band in there, and it had, girls doing the nails and makeup and hair, and guys getting their haircuts and getting their trims and getting fresh. I had break dancing and hip hop. I had this wonderful lyricist who I call like she's mixed between Lauryn Hill meets Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? Mahogany type Diana Ross. Her name is Glow Shine. And she came in and she ripped it. And I had them playing Uno and Connect Four and different games. It was just an amazing time. And I wanted to show how we can come together as a people and just have a really, really good time. And that's the thing about the Black community. No matter what we're going through, no matter what the struggle is, we are able to come together as one. And that was what was the whole message in Color Fade, and I really am excited about it, and I'm definitely wanting my father to know that he put so much richness inside of me, so much soul inside of me, and my mom put the gospel and the inspiration, and so you put them together, you have Color Fade. Don't let your color fade.
Crazy. One night Sister Deacon called me and I wasn't feeling good. And I was talking on the phone and she said, "What is the matter?" I said, "Sister Jenkins, you're gonna make this crazy." But it's not crazy to me. I said, "My eyes is falling on the floor." And she was on the other end of the phone saying to herself, her eyes on the floor? What eyes doing on the floor? But the pain that hit me so bad on my left side of my head, I had never felt in my whole life. And I said, "Lord, what is this? I know you didn't mean for me to go through this, and this is killing me." So we rushed to the hospital, and they thought it was sinus infection. But I was saying, "Lord, you got to do something because my head is about to bust, and my eyes is like somebody stretching them." And anyway, they gave me a CAT scan, and they found out they had found lesions and a tumor in my head. At first, I didn't feel anything when the doctor came back, and he said, "Well, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. You have some lesions." But some kind of way I knew that there was something else. But I said, "Lord, I'm going to put that in the pot. I'm going to put that in the pot and throw it all with you because I can't worry." You see, you got to understand. If you got peace with the Lord, and he told me that he healed me, he not only told me that, he let me see it in my belly. And I know that was my promise because he showed me. And I said, "Lord, I'm going to believe in what you told me. Because you told me you healed me." And when these hard times come on me and things get real down, I said, "Lord, you showed me the word and you told me just have faith." And he has fixed my mind where nothing can disturb me nor bother me. And I am going on believing what God told me, and this is the only way I live. I cannot live without the Lord. I have learned that God is everything to me. He's my all in all. He's everything. And without him, I am nothing. I don't care if it wasn't anything wrong with me. I found out without him, I'm nothing.
I started to realize as I'm going on this journey to finish this album that my journey was turning into another direction. Of course, I wanted my father to be super happy and pleased. But then I started paying attention to my surroundings and the environment, and I noticed that the music was becoming mindless. And don't get me wrong, everybody likes to party, everybody likes to get it in, have a great time, but it just started to seem like we were becoming clones, and greed and ego and vanity was starting to become number one. And I really believe that's because social media and Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat. And I started to say to myself, you have to be the difference. That's what I loved about music, is that music was the difference. You didn't have to be the same. You didn't have to do the same things. You could be exactly who you wanted to be. And that was creatively free. And today, that's my mission. To be creatively free, not to be mindless, to be the standard of excellence, to show people that music is supposed to be something that heals and not kills.
To make a change, set the cat free, take them to another level. I can play, no one's ever been before. Got to close doors for them closed eyes. So I never been a tale. Yes, I got the story to tell. Being pushed by the truth, made me understand the truth. Never judge a book by its cover.
As I'm performing, I've become the trap rock misfit. And I've been experimenting with music and testing out rock and soul and hip hop. And, I'm having a great time. And it's just off the heels of performing at a Christmas concert at the Norva. And we are gigging. I have 2 amazing musicians in my personal band. And unfortunately, I get the news that one of my members has committed suicide. And at that moment, everything stopped. This man was young, full of energy, vibrant, so gifted, so talented. I remember going on every form of social media, trying to figure out what did I miss, crying, feeling guilty, not knowing what to do in my head, because when it comes to young people, I have a very, very, very huge passion for them to succeed. And so from there on, I just wanted to do something for him, because I didn't want the world to forget who he was. And that turned into love over hate. Love over hate is my mission, is a place where I now teach young people and adults how to have self-confidence and self-esteem, and to believe in themselves, and to be brave, and to be fearless, and to believe in their gifts and their talents, and even how they look and how they feel about themselves, to look in the mirror and really, really have the tools to love themselves. So I go to different places, and the experience has opened up so many doors for me. Now I'm hosting, I'm a motivational speaker. Within this time frame, I've released my own book, which is Before Success, and gone to colleges. It has been an amazing journey, because all my gifts have gone further because of my passion for life. And that's because of me losing this member in my band. And I wanted to make sure that people understand you get 24 hours to live, 24 hours each day. And the first blessing and the first gift you get is when you wake up. Wake up, wake up.
And at the time, my son, he wasn't saved. And oh Lord, by the word me to death. But do you know I began to pray again? Like Lord said, if you just serve me, I will take care of that which belongs to you. And he was in a situation that he could have really been out there, quote unquote. He could have been really the rest of the way. But I said, not so. You're not going to tell the devil, you're not going to have my son. And do you know today my son is saved? It is saved 3 years. He worked with the church, the Sunday school. I thank God, because right now, not knowing this day was going to happen, but because of this day and him being saved, it's an encouragement to me. And I know the devil don't like me nothing, because when you get somebody saved, he sure don't like me. Because that's one that's going to go up.
God knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to send the right person at the right time to do the right things. I was blessed and I was fortunate on my journey to meet a gentleman named Jay Ortiz. This person challenged me, he pushed me, and now we have a movie together dealing with mental health. The movie shows you of a person that is going through from the inside, and he needs help. And love may cover a multitude of things, but we still need to get people help. And I'm so excited about meeting JRTs because it really opened the door for me to take my mission and my purpose of love over hate to the next level. Now the music. Finally, I came up with a title, Deaf to Mindless Music. Deaf to Mindless Music incorporates jazz, soul, funk, blues, gospel, all forms, and it tells stories, real stories. And it's still circled around my father's influence and dedicated to my father. But from 2016 to now 2020, I have become a full, complete person. And this project is to help people to find their own fullness, to believe in their dreams, to believe in the impossible and make it possible. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. My mother taught me to speak life into my life. You have control over your narrative. Let your narrative be bright. Let it be full. Let it be blessed. Let it be something of abundance. I am so excited today because I didn't know what I was going to go through back in 2016. But I praise God for what I went through to get to 2020. So Deaf to Mindless Music, get ready because it begins right now.
I tell you, I love him. I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take nothing back that's happened to me because to know him like I know him, to know him like I know him now, and know I can have anything, and I ain't got to be looking at people and like I used to do and just depend on them and wait on them and they make you feel so bad. And then they promise you something, they don't give it, and you get a little hurt. I don't get hurt with the Lord. I ask for something, whether I get it or not, he still fixes it in a way where I'm still happy. And I learned that, and I thank God, the word ration is gone. People used to wear me. I used to get upset with people. I used to hurt for people. I don't do that no more. I pray for them. But I know how to let it go and give it to the Lord. And my life is new. I'm new. I'm reborn. And I thank the Lord for being a new creature. And can't nobody tell me nothing about the Lord. Can't nobody never come and tell me what God don't do, because God can do anything to say.
This is my destiny. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yes, I am. This is my destiny. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yes, I am.